Whoopsie. I hope you can hear me now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I couldn't do a poll on X and then not do the stream eventually. And I figure a game like Monster Hunter... No, not Monster Hunter. Dragon Quest Monsters can wait till next week. If I feel like it, of course. So here we are. We're going to be defending people in the courtroom. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Attorney at Law. Emil Hart is gonna help you. If you ever need someone to defend you, you can come to me, if you feel like it. But then I suppose you'd want to see an example of my work before you do that, which is totally understandable. That's why we're playing this now. Yep. Because the second trilogy came out the end of last month, I bought that game. So I was kind of thinking, maybe I should play every Ace Attorney game I can on PC. I have played all the games in the series before. Although the ones in the Apollo Justice trilogy are not ones I've actually finished. I didn't even play the third one in that game series. And that's mainly because I had it on 3DS, and my 3DS save data got corrupted, so I lost all my progress. And I couldn't bring myself to go back and do it all over again. But don't you worry. Let's get to it. Play this game, yes. Episode 1. The Thirst Turnabout. You didn't miss much at all, don't worry about it. We're right going from the beginning. How you doing, Rasenji? Welcome. I'm glad you're able to come. I appreciate it very much. So how about I show you the sort of defense attorney I am. Let's go. Yep. Uh-oh. It's funny, because in the Game Boy ones and that, I think the blood was pink. I can't get caught. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. This is the only game in the series. It's interesting because, after all, it's the first case in the whole trilogy. It's the only time where they'll actually show you the killer. Just to ease you in. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but I started this trilogy with Trials and Tribulations, the third game in the series. And I was complete amateur. I did not know how to play. That first case, the amount of times I game overed was ridiculous. Now, I know that's going to make it seem like that I am not a great defense attorney, but let me just be clear. That was the very first game. The very first courtroom drama game, detective game even, that I ever played. And that was when I was young. Back when I was a smaller alchemist. Because now I am actually... My brain has swelled a bit. It's a bit bigger. So it's easier for me to problem solve. So don't you worry. I'll show you exactly what I can do. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Hey, Mezina! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I can do a good impression on you guys that I am actually a great defense attorney. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. I think my voice perfectly matches a sort of goofball like Phoenix, right? So, don't need to put on a voice for that. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean, you knew the defendant before this case? That's fine. It's okay. If you're lurking, that's all that matters. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Come on. Is that your client? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I'm not afraid of to die. What? What's wrong with Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Yeah, anyone who's not familiar with this series, this guy right here, you're gonna be seeing him a few times throughout these games. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Of course it would be. That's why he's on trial, right? My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Here you go, Rasenji. This is that recap you wanted. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. You know. You know. You guys know. Nice pun there, localizers. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. He really does. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. You wouldn't think that with Senji saying, actual worst person ever. That and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. The names in the series are just a series of puns. Yeah. When you think about it, it's the perfect game for series for me, right? I do like my puns. Now you guys can just pretend you're in the gantry up there. Cheering me on. If you'd like. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butt. Oh my god, I don't know what sort of voice I give him. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor! I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that voice. I couldn't maintain that one. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem! Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the very fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Ooh. I'm shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Is it me? Is it me? Nah. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's, wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. Oh, no. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim's name? I can just click on it as well if I feel like it. I don't really want to press tab. I can just click on the court record. Profiles. Cindy Stone. How can I cheer you up and want Larry behind bars? He's not that bad, Rasenji. Give him the guy a break. Come on. Cinder block. I can only imagine. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me what the cause of death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object, because we saw it happen. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. There we go. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. As you can imagine it would be. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Check the court record frequently. Okie dokie. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Mr. Wright, are you really sure you're up to being a defense attorney? I mean, seriously. I did my best to not talk so much at work today. Yesterday I talked a lot, and in that sort of a atmosphere where there's dust around, it really hurt my throat after a while. That's why I didn't stream this yesterday. My throat was a bit too sore to do the voice acting I like to do, but you know, some characters, the voices I give them are actually quite a strain, so I always try and avoid doing a stream if my voice isn't up to it, you know? So I hope you can forgive me for yesterday. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Yes, Larry Butts is going to be a very awkward defendant, let me tell you. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Look how cocky he is. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? Well, to be fair, he did say he wanted to die, so it makes sense, right? Some cough drops. Maybe I should get some whenever I stream this. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it anyway? Mr. What you describe is generally what we mean by dump. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. You just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. I hope she had a really good day in Paris, or a good time in Paris, because, you know, you could say it was murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but she didn't have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, all the men who gave her money and gifts. Oh man. Yeah, okay. Let's turn this down a bit. Is my voice acting going a bit far? I mean, it's kind of difficult. I don't know why. OBS, it just doesn't seem to capture my voice very well. Streamlabs and what was the other one? XSplit. They didn't have no problem capturing my voice. Maybe it's because of the programs I'm using. Maybe. How do I sound now? Alright, let's try this. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. How's that? Is it still doing it? I have a feeling it might be my microphone itself. Dude! We can clearly see. Ah, god damn it. I think the microphone might be, I think it's the microphone. Or the program. Because it's ever since I swapped to OBS that I've been having these audio cutouts, right? Streamlabs was fine, right? Maybe I have to do some changes to the program I'm using. Oh boy. The transition was a few weeks ago. Alright, I'm gonna try doing this. I've turned the system input down. Hopefully that's gonna help. We can clearly see what kind of a woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I think we need to stop him. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? A cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. It's better now? I think maybe I needed to, I hope it's better. I hope so. I've turned the, settings down. I'm hoping that's gonna fix it. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to anyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. No, stop him, stop him! I'll send him a signal. Hey, Minxie! You are alive! Lie like a dog! How you doing, Minxie? Thanks for stopping by. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I know being dead is no fun. I'm glad you're alive, though. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Uh-oh. I'm okay, thank you. Wait, how about you? That's rude. I know what you mean. I'm doing okay, though. In court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. How is my audio? Is it still fine? Is my voice acting still choppy? I hope it's better. I need to double check this. Resenji, help me. Is it fine? Is it still cutting? Oh no, not again. At least the keyboard is not too expensive to replace. You sound good? Highest highs. There's gotta be something about what I'm using. Yeah, I'm gonna be monitoring. Yeah, obviously the system import voice might be here. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Soffit to the stand. Yes, Frank saw it, right? Mr. Soffit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Soffit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Alright, here we go. Witness testimony. Let's go. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Uh-oh. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during the blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Soffit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Awesome. Blackout record added to the court record.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes! Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? What sort of lawyer school did Phoenix go to? I'm kind of curious. Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okie dokie, time to do some testimonies. Alright, nothing there. He left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. What? Junebug, how could you? I'm not the one on trial here, what the fuck? I thought to call the police immediately. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Let's take a look at the court record, shall we? Ah! The autopsy report. Objection! You know, made his throwing us all off. Yeah. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, no body to find at 1 p.m. How'd you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Mr. Sarwit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. There you go. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Yes, please do it right this time. But as Mia just said, lies beget more lies. So every lie leads to more obvious lies. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. It was probably on the television, huh? During a power failure. Okay, sure. See? They become more obvious. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Yeah, you say that.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Yeah. Like I need to know. Everyone could see that. Everyone saw that. Didn't you? Didn't you, chat? I'm sure you all saw it. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Because it was so obvious. Such an obvious lie. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sarwit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. God damn it, why does he keep remembering?
Mr. Sarwit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Yeah, you keep telling everyone that. We all know you're lying for your teeth.
Very well, Mr. Sarwit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Let's see. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it! There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Oh my god. It's even worse. It gets worse and worse and more obvious each time he corrects himself.
You saw a clock? That would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. You know what? Gladly. Yeah. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Ah, yeah. The cornered theme, baby. Let's go.
You with your objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sarwit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That was the clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. No, I had him. I had him.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
I mean, if I say no, that's basically admitting that that Larry did it. And as much as Vicenzi would like that to happen, I can't let him go. Yes, I have problems.
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand.
Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment.
Clearly a contradiction. Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment, of course.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Report!
Is my voice still clipping? Is my voice still peaking? I can only hope it isn't.
Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
It's all good now? Thank goodness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Just with pain. Oh my god. I'm not even speaking that loud though. I don't get it. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What was the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard, no. I mean, I saw this. Ah! Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death.
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright!
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully.
Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawyer heard was definitely this clock.
A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now. Here, in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all. Oh my god, is that why?
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between when Mr. Sawhit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forget one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Come on. While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Oh shoot, he's right. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
No.
Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sarwit.
I've come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all the slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sarwit. Mia! I mean, Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the fact. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Oh god, that's a tongue twister. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? You know what? I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's hear this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
I mean, yes. See this? The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the 30th, the day before the murder. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sarwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? I think he's dead.
Order! Order, I say!
Got him!
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Yeah. See, I'm a good attorney. Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Haha. Yeah.
And with that, the court is adjourned.
Yeah, baby. It's gonna happen a lot from now on. Yeah, you tell him, Rasenji. It turns out that Frank Sarwit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sarwit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sarwit grabbed the nearest blood object he could find. And he struck her dead. Whew. I still can't believe we won! I wasn't worried. Right! Good job in there! Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad! Bad! Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. I love even Mia doesn't know his name.
Harry?
Whoops. Yes, you. I can practically see the headline now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. God damn it, Larry. Why do I even help you?
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Oh man, I'm sure my voice is still peaking. I've really got to figure this out. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Now, these are always little bonus ones. They don't actually, they don't actually have any bearing. It's just a little, like, a little extra dialogue. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I think the statue. Ah. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about that clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. And you know what? That's a good point. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
Aw, no problem.
Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People do. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. And you also have to believe in the me that believes in you. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah, innocent butts. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. Yeah, it makes sense. We owe him that, though. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Uh-oh. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Uh-oh. God damn it, Larry! Damn it, Larry! A brand new episode has been added. Yes, please. It's nice that they give you so many little save files here. It makes it a lot easier to, like, come back to things when you have a mistake. I mean, to be fair, it's not like he meant for whatever's gonna happen to happen. Ring, ring. Hello? Hello? This is Maya? Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not it, sorry. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like, burgers. Really could go for a burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. It's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ominous.
Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
Me. Me.
Red, white, blue.
No, Mia.
Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Maybe she's in her office.
I'm gonna have a look around first. He won't let you. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. Alright. To the office.
That smell. Blood! Someone's there. Chief? Chief?
Chief! No. Who are you? Oh dear, she passed out. That is what shock does to you. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her laying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Mia. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Mia. Cheese. Alright, there's no time to lose. We gotta make sure we find some evidence before the police arrive. Some shards of glass are shattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. And there it is. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Well, there it is. It comes back into the court record yet again. The murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of her room. There we go, we need all this evidence. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper! It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Oh no. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store. Dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing here. I guess he never met Maya before this, I guess, huh? The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. The Gatewater Hotel, uh-oh. You all know about that particular Watergate. Let's go check on Maya. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yikes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? Poor Maya. It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name? Maybe I should show her the receipt. Amy! How you doing, Ames? Welcome! I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. We're gonna talk to her first. Let's see if she'll talk to us. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. I'm doing good. Well, thank you. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? No, of course she's not gonna be that easy. I came in. The room was dark. And Sis... So she was already dead. So you're the chief's... sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here... visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to come keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Alright, let's show her the note. Junebug, you know that Ames is a red panda. Silly. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Alright, to the office. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Eh? That's pretty sus if you ask me. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Ah! She's staring right at me! She's holding a phone in her hand. I better not use it. The Fay & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. It's pretty retro, not gonna lie. That's like a Windows 95, 98 model, isn't it? Indeed. Them some big booba. Here they come. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw with the big boobas. And she's got hearts on her as buttons. That's pretty cute. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, K. Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have. No. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yeah, right. That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Maya! She's innocent! Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Pathetic man failure. Poor Dick. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Here we are. The detention center. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh! It's you, the lawyer! Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. I mean, can you blame her? Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I'm just a rookie after all. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something that I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. Maya. No, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to look at you like that. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Yeah, that's true. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge of the whole time. It's been a while. So you crashed and burned? Yeah. You thought I failed? Oh, I feel bad now. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Aw, damn. Yeah, you too. Savage. Thank you for the hydrate, Amy. Love you. That's what she said. I am sure as well. Phoenix is just like, you fuck. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. Stretchy. Thank you, Rasenji. Love you too, friend. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. Alright, it's time to question the witness. Outside of a courtroom setting. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Just like me, only I'm an alchemist. In training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange.
Not in this universe, I'm sorry to say. Also, this series got an anime too, which covered the first 3 games. It was pretty good. I thought Emil was a mailman. I'm an email man.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Oh, yeah. That's sort of like a parody of like a comedy sketch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you, To my dear sister who cried crocodile tears. What? You get a boot to the head. Yeah, I know that video. That video's classic. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
Do you have your cell phone though? So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it!
Right! Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Of course he did. Not even Dick Gumshoe is that, incompetent. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
Yeah, I think we could all enjoy that. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. Thank you.
Alright, let's talk about spirit mediums.
So you're an acolyte. Medium in training?
That's right. The Faith family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Faith family? So, Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too.
I had no idea. Wait!
What?
So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her.
Yeah, as if the game would let it be that easy, right?
You haven't been to Latin America? No, I have not.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. Of course. Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
You think you could go ask him to represent me?
Sure. Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. have no one else to turn to. So, hello, my little soft meow friend. Are you doing good?
Say, what about your parents?
Yeah, that's the sore spot.
I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be right back.
Alright, let's just ask quickly about the day of the crime, because we got the new dialogue.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Which isn't really fair, is it? Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now.
Yeah, true.
So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Oh, thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now.
Yeah, let's not make you talk about it much more, eh? Alright, Mr. Grossberg, you're gonna help Maya, aren't you?
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out.
No! Why? At such an important time like this?
She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I mean,
Look at this place. This place is fancy schmancy.
I guess I'll just have to come back later.
I mean, I'm gonna examine, though, right? It gives me the option. Alright, thank you, Amy. I'll see you later.
Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Mahogany? It's made of mahogany.
Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read.
Tell me how it goes, right?
A solid mahogany desk. Wow, everything's made of mahogany.
Mahogany. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
Wow, look at this picture.
That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter.
This game.
A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold.
Wow, how rich is this guy?
Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn.
An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. You'd think so. Alright, I think that's everything. Although, what do I do now? Hold on. Am I sure there's nothing else to check? Apparently not. Okay, I guess we go back to the detention center. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about.
What? I just was there, right? Alright, I can talk more. What about your family?
I only had my sister. Oh, Maya, she's all alone now. That's so sad, Maya. I just want to give her a big hug. I just wanted to say everything will be okay. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? She could still be alive?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined? Ruined, you say?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain? So, who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case.
That definitely sounds like it, doesn't it?
It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. Uh-oh. The police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
Oh boy. I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White? Huh, interesting. Remember that receipt?
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea why she...
Absolutely none. You trust me?
Oh, I trust you. Don't you worry, Maya. I trust you.
Why? Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. And that's not just because of me. That's what I think Mia would have taught him. Never just assume it's the most obvious suspect. It's just a hunch, but
that detective thinks I did it.
I mean, you can understand why. Alright, maybe he's gonna be home now. Nope. He is not. Alright, so there's obviously more I need to do here. Maybe I'd show her the thinker? I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
Poor sis.
Better not ask her about this now. Okay. Okay, so what do I do now? I mean, I can examine this place, but I don't know what it'll do. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. I suppose I'll just try presenting anything. This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said they thought these were the pieces of a broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. Though I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. Here's my badge. Sorry, I've never seen that before. I wanted to ask you about your cell phone. That detective took it when they brought me here. So Gumshoe took it. I'll have to try and get it back the next time I see him. What can I do here? Oh, I can go back to the office now. Can't believe I missed that. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Suede shoes? Gumtree. Oh, dear. Yeah. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. But be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. I mean, I will be her lawyer, obviously. You know. Wouldn't be much of a game if that Grossman guy got to be the defense attorney, huh? Alright. Let's have an interview with you. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you go look at me like that, pal! It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Time of death. 9th of the 5th at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Huh? If it was instantaneous, how did she write Maya's name? There you go, see? We can already prove she's innocent. About Maya? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is the one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Uh-oh. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Oh shit, it's Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I ain't no newbie to the series. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that. I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I don't know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Well, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Well, hey! We got Maya's cell phone back! Let's go! Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Oh, yes. Miss Booba. Come to think of it, I completely forgotten about her. How can you forget melons that big? The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Yeah, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your loyally tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I miss phone charms. Yeah, I had an Ikamusume one. Of her in a yukata. It was cute. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, let's move to the Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh god, what sort of voice should I give her? She's got a very hamsterish look, doesn't she? Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Phoenix. It's gonna be you. I suppose I'll have a look around while she's busy freshening up, right? A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize its face from this distance, though. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Alright, I think that's everything, but what is this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Alright. Wow. She ain't hiding nothing, is she? Wow. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observed. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big, vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on! If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you... Just who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you tell me just what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. I mean, I don't really think there's any point in showing her anything. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? With it? Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey? Ah, yes, Maya Fey.
Go on.
Why the strange reaction? I don't know about this, guys. You know what this seems? That is a very suspicious reaction.
Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
But wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Well, I think we're gonna have to get to the bottom of this one. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How do you know Mia Faye? Or how did you know Mia Faye?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's, quite the painting.
Aha! You noticed! It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. Nope, I won't sell it, not even to you.
That wasn't interesting.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying! Jeez. Ooh. Alright, I guess we gotta break the news to Maya. Maya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bone. He's not. He's the complete opposite. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before my state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, we don't just go home. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. Look how cute she is. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Oh, Maya. Even I'm kind of sad hearing that. Thank you. Alright. We have to find out. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of the establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no! Hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Mr. White? Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. What was his name? My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? Nope. I don't buy it. Alright, let's see exactly what Miss May was hiding. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Nice. We just found us a trump card, baby. Let's go! There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it! Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah, you get to that woman's bottom. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. And that's it for the stream then, guys. Next time, the trial and cross-examination of Miss May. You won't want to miss this. So you look forward to that schedule next week. You're gonna get to see it. And we'll see just what is going on with Miss May and the wiretap. So thank you guys so much for watching. But if you still want to watch another streamer, another VTuber even, then stick around for the raid, okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be playing Marco and the Galaxy Dragon. Or reading it, I suppose would be the more accurate term because it is a visual novel. So I'll see you guys then. Take care. Have a good night.